Hi, everyone. Welcome to our productivity crash course of project management strategies for leaders. I'd like to welcome back Helene Segura, who did a beautiful job of talking to us about time management last month, and we're excited to have her back to talk about project management.
I had mentioned having a bird's eye view of a project, somewhere where you can see everything that's happening at one time. In the chat box, if you know what this is a picture of, I want you to type that in the chat box. Storyboard, yep, that is one label for it. Has anybody else heard of anything different? Yes, storyboard, wall walk, Kanban board, murder board. Yep, Kanban, Scrum board. Basically, those are all different terms for this is the analog physical view of who is doing what are the deadlines, where is this project. So you would walk into a room and you would look at all the different notes on the wall to find out who is doing what at any given moment. Everything is updated in this basically control room. Now, this photo was taken before COVID. And when people were first forced to work from home, then anybody who was using this method of project management was forced to switch to digital because you couldn't go into the office and see all of this. Now, fortunately, some companies were already digital with their Kanban boards, with their storyboards and their Scrum boards. But if they weren't, they had to scramble and choose a platform. And because there had to be a last minute decision about the platform, what has happened in a lot of companies is that companies by department have decided what platform they wanted to use. So you might have one company with 10 different departments using 4 different platforms. It's not uniform. And companies can run into trouble if there is one employee who is working in all of these different projects and they have to be in all these 4 different platforms at any given moment. So if at all possible, it's very helpful if a company uses one project management platform and everybody is clear how to use it and that everything goes into this platform so that way tracking can happen. This is the rudimentary example that I used. Very few larger companies use Excel spreadsheets. This is something that's used more with smaller companies, as in 50 or fewer people. Microsoft Planner, this is a part of the Microsoft suite. So for companies that have their Microsoft Office license, a lot of them will utilize Microsoft Planner. And this is where they create all of their different project boards and they run everything through there, the projects, the tasks, what the status is. There's some companies who use Trello for that. I mean, there's so much different project management software. From what I understand, there are some of you at EIQ who use the CRM or the order system for project management. Others use Monday.com because there's an enterprise license for it. What's going to be key is if different platforms are being used, that every single team understands where their particular project is housed and which platform to consistently go to. Because you start to run into not just scope creep, but information creep all over the place if information for projects are being placed in all of these different platforms. So it's very important to define this, and we'll get into that a little more with the communication.